All right, yo, what's good, man? It's your boy 773 Josh, and I wanted to go ahead and do this all over again, right? As you guys seen from the previous snap, this is something that I did back in 2021, and since then, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that's $5, Scooby. Life has changed from night and day since then, right? And I wanted to kind of do this once more. I had a lot of people add me on Snapchat, and I really don't even be on here or post on here. But here's a personal introduction, right? My name is Joshua Wheaton. I go by 773 Josh. I'm from the south side of Chicago, 23 years old, and I've been full-time in entrepreneurship for the past 4 years. I haven't worked a job since I was 19 years old. I've had the opportunity to travel all around the world. I built businesses in communities of hundreds of people, spoke on stages with hundreds to thousands, you guys, and it's been a complete blessing. And so I wanted to make this video to give you guys literally the understanding, the game plan in a sense, and the clarity of like what you actually really need to do to start to change your life. Because for me, growing up, life was definitely not easy for me. I grew up struggling. I had two hardworking parents, and there was times where they would break up, get into it. They both worked 2 to 3 different jobs, and we was barely getting by, right? I moved around every single year since I was in first grade, transferred from school to school to school all over Chicago. And as I was growing up, I started to realize what it was that my parents did. And as I got older, I started to realize what they did that, wasn't really working or didn't really lead to what it was that I wanted. And so throughout high school, you guys, that's really where I got like my entrepreneur footprint. I started off fixing iPhones. I was making money fixing everybody's phone within the school. Then I started reselling sneakers. I'm talking about all across from Chicago to the south suburbs to Indiana, traveling, even Detroit. And then I had customers all the way to Dubai, you guys, literally selling sneakers online and in person. And I started making a lot of money doing that. And I kind of got to the point to where I realized that at the end of the day, that was short-term money. Because you could make all of the money in the world. You could have the best side hustle, you could scam, you could do whatever the case may be. But until you know what to do with the money to actually prepare yourself for, a successful future, the money is good as gone, right? Because you're going to spend it at some point. I know a lot of people got the mindset of working hard, making the money, and then saving the money or spending the money to pay bills. But I want you to understand that the people who own those bills are rich. The people who own those, those companies, they're taken care of. And when you're putting money into that savings account, that's not preparing you for a better future. That's just you holding on to money as inflation and other things are increasing. And so I had to really understand what it truly took to break out of that cycle, right? Break out of the cycle of work. And so I'm doing all of this, right? Making all this money. And I tried to do the carpentry thing, and I did all this stuff. It didn't work out, right? I'm sitting on my hands, waiting on them to get back to me. At this time, my schedule, and this is what I mean when I say I was working hard and was going nowhere. Working hard and it was hardly working, right? Because this was the cycle. A lot of people like, oh, this one job not paying enough, I'm gonna go get a second job. But I want you guys to understand that we are one person with one set of 24 hours. And so what you really gotta do, you gotta get to that point to where you ask yourself, what does it truly take, right? At this point, I'm trying to get into this thing. COVID time going on. They hit me back 8 months later like, yo, we had a lot of applicants, but we don't got enough jobs available. You're going to have to restart the whole process. I'm like, yo, bro, this is not happening. I literally been waking up at 4 in the morning. Right after this point, I got the job at Amazon. I'm doing DoorDash, Instacart, reselling shoes, fixing iPhones, editing YouTube videos, going to Amazon, waking up at 4 in the morning, going to Amazon, getting off at 10:30 a.m. After 10:30 a.m., I'm sleeping for like 30 minutes to an hour. 11, 12, I'm now doing DoorDash till 6 p.m. so that I could go start doing Instacart, delivering groceries before dinner time. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., I'm delivering groceries to people's houses. After that time frame, 10 p.m. till I started falling asleep driving, I'm doing DoorDash. I started falling asleep driving. I took my ass back home, went to sleep for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, got back up, go to Amazon, do it all over again just to pay my bills to the people that are already rich, just to try to have a little bit of fun, just to try to flex on social media like I'm a little lit, like life is good, whatever the case may be. I'm busting my ass. I'm getting tired and tired and tired as the weeks are going on. So I got to a point where I'm like, yo, I want my life to change. What do I need to do? I literally went to Google. Right? If you ain't never went to Google and asked Google, how do I become successful? How do I get rich? You don't want it bad enough. That's what I did. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I didn't take it serious. I looked into it, but I didn't take it serious. And I'm gonna read this out for y'all because you don't gotta think I know it all, right? You can look at me right now, think whatever you want to think, but at the end of the day, life has changed for me drastically, and it's because I did these specific things that I'm gonna teach you about. So I Googled it, how to become rich, right? 7 things to become wealthy. Adopt the mentality of a wealthy person. Eliminate all bad debt. Use good debt. Save, save, save. But if you're not making enough, you ain't even got money left over to save, so you got to make more money before you can even start to save. Next, invest in high return assets. 6, invest regularly. 7, work with a financial advisor. Let's scroll down and read what Forbes says, right? How to become da-da-da-da-da. Where is it at? Let's see. Right? Boom. Build your financial literacy skills, meaning understand money. Right? 2, take control of your finances. 3, get in a wealthy mindset. 4, create a budget. Number 5 says save to invest. Right? 6 says create multiple sources of income. 7 says surround yourself around wealthy people. So you don't got to sit here and listen to me and think that I know what I'm talking about. Whatever, Google it and it will back up everything that I'm telling you guys about. So I Googled this, and from me Googling it, I'm like, all right, boom. All I see is invest. I see create multiple streams of income, right? I got multiple jobs and that ain't helping. So I need to make money passively. I need to be able to work hard, throw my money into some stuff to where I could wake up and I got more. Boom. So I go to YouTube. I'm looking up videos of how to get into drop shipping, how to get into investing, how to trade, all of this stuff. People have already tried to get me to trade, and I didn't really care to do it because I was looking at people and I was judging people. But what y'all got to realize and understand, because you might be looking at me, judging me right now, like, oh, why he on Snapchat? Why he doing this? Because I have a desire to create freedom, you guys. And I have a desire to help a lot of people create freedom. When I was going through the things that I was going through, I was going to school and I was seeing some people way better than me. And I was seeing people going through the same stuff as me or even worse than me, right? When that person that I called that actually put me on to trading, when he got me to start trading, let me rewind. I'm on YouTube. I look up videos, how to trade, how to invest, how to do drop shipping, and I'm watching video after video after video. I don't know what video to watch next. I just click the next suggested video. I'm consuming all of this information and still not getting the exact steps of where to start. So I go to the comment sections and I'm asking questions. Then I'm like, damn, I wonder how long they're going to take to get back to me. I scroll. I see other people asking questions 14 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. No response. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm even more confused than what I was before I first started. There was a few people that I was watching that I knew from school who was trading and stuff like that. And it was one person who was very, very quiet, didn't do much talking, but I was seeing progress. And more than I was seeing progress, I was seeing him around successful people. So I called him one day. I'm like, yo, bro, I know you do this trading thing. I don't know how this junk work, and I don't want no Zoom call. I don't want to talk to nobody else. I want you to just tell me what you do, and I want you to tell me why. He told me a little bit about trading, but what really got me was when he told me that he felt like what he was doing was going to be able to help him retire his mother. Nobody is talking like this at 19 years old. I'm like, oh, you talking my language. He's telling me how him and his mother was in a shelter before. I said, oh, you're talking my language. These are the things that I went through. And if you see this as an opportunity to help you retire your mama, I'll be damned if I sit back and watch my mom keep busting her ass and I'm not doing nothing to help. Right? So at that point, he got me onto it. I'm like, look, I'm finna figure this thing out. From there, I started learning how to trade and invest. From there, I started starting multiple businesses. I started mentoring people. I built global communities. From the global communities, I started traveling all around the world. Now I have multiple businesses, generated multiple streams of income, and also started helping other people do the same. Right? Started helping them generate multiple streams of income, all of that good stuff. That's the stuff that literally changed the game for me. So what I want to show you guys and what I really want to start to teach is the understanding that I got when I realized that what I was doing was wrong and what I was doing was set up why it is, right? So the first thing I want y'all to understand is we only have 24 hours in a day, right? 24 hours per day. We got 365 days per year, and we only got so many years that we gonna live, right? So what I want you guys to understand is time is your most valuable asset. Time is something that you will never get back. So success is not about who you are. It's about what you do. And what you do within the time that you have on this earth creates who you are what you become, and what people remember you as. So when it comes down to the success that you want, you gotta continuously reflect on what you're doing. And when what you're doing is not aligning with what you want, a change is required, because nothing in your life will change until you make change. So this is something that I learned very early on, and I did not create this by myself. You might have seen this before if you ever, been in like an entrepreneurship circle or started trading. This is something that a lot of people who are invested in business talks about. And this is called the four-way cash flow quadrant. It was created by Robert Kiyosaki, and there's 4 sections: SE, E, B, and I. SE stands for self-employed. I'm gonna short everything. E stands for employee. Right? B stands for business owner. I stands for investor. Right? And so each category has a certain percentage. Percentage of what? The population. There's 100% of people in the world. 100%. Right? 60% of the population are employees. 35% of the population are self-employed. 4% of the population are business owners, and 1% of the population are investors. Why is business owners and investors the smallest category? Because we are in a pre-created society. If you guys don't know who John D. Rockefeller is, Google him. If you guys don't know who created the banking system, Google them. These are the people that created the structure of America and of the world. It's a world order, right? There are certain people who are meant to be in certain places to allow the world to go round. If you didn't have somebody at the McDonald's drive-thru who, and I'm not saying if you work at McDonald's you don't believe bigger or nothing like that, but if you didn't have somebody at the McDonald's drive-thru who was comfortable and okay with what they did, you would not be able to pull up to McDonald's and make that order. If you didn't have some, so the real point that I'm making with that is that there's structure and there's roles in place for anything. Every business, company, organization, group, system, there's certain roles and positions that needs to be in place for things to go, right? And so you have to make a conscious decision. This ladybug is on crack right now, right? But you have to make a conscious decision to realize, what do I want from my life, and what do I need to do to get it? What do I need to do to get there? Right? Because it's not gonna come from you just doing what's in front of you. What comes easy will make life harder. It's easy to just go to school, get good grades, graduate, take whatever job they offer you, and get paid whatever they offer you. That's easy, right? But as you start to see other people living a different life, a better life, it gets hard, because you're like, okay, well, I'm so stuck and used to doing what I do. How do I get what I want? Because this ain't what I want. And then it makes it harder to make that shift, because life is about habits, right? Life is about your environment. And so many people, and this is why I'm doing this, because I'm not doing this for everybody that watch me right now to understand. I'm not doing this for y'all to buy my course or join my business, but I'm doing this for that one person that woke up today realizing and understanding that what they have right now is not enough, and they were looking for guidance. That's what I do this for. I got thousands of people on my Snapchat. Just one person, if one person say, damn, bro, that changed the game for me, I learned something, that I did my part, right? And so you have to understand what you want. 60%, 35%, this makes up 95% of the world's population, right? 95%. 4%, 1% makes up 5%. So when you guys go to the Walmart and you see more Toyota Camrys than Lamborghinis, when you drive it down the road and you see more regular cars over luxurious cars, when you go to your neighborhood and you see more regular houses and apartments than luxury houses and big houses, it's because that there are so many more 95%ers than 5%ers. The 95% only makes up 5% of the world's wealth. They share it. Think about an apartment building. They share the water. They share the electricity, right? In some apartment buildings, if you run into too much hot water, you might take the hot water from your neighbor, right? That's the environment, right? Then you got 5% of the population, and they got 95% of the wealth. They got more than one car. They got so much food. They got so many rooms in their house. They got so much backyard space. They got a lot. It is because they're making more, and so they're having more. So if you want to make more and have more, you got to do what the 5% do. It's not about what you like. It's about what works. It's not about what you, it's about what you want, but it's about doing what can really get you there, right? So most people start off as an employee and then they become self-employed. They level up a little bit. They like, oh, I want to work on my own time. So they become self-employed, right? And they do things that at the end of the day still requires time to make money. Right? I ask girls all the time, okay, you do hair, you do lashes, you want to start that business, you want to make candles. It still takes time to do those things, and you still only can do so much. So let's say, right, I asked the girl before, and it's just off the top. Let's say you do a hairstyle, it takes 2 hours. You get paid $90 for that hairstyle. Maybe I'm lowballing. Maybe it's $150. Let's say $150, right? That's $75 per hour to do that hairstyle. You only got 24 hours in a day. So you do 12 hairstyles, right? 150 times 12. This is the most that you can make because it's $150 for the 24 hours. So we do 150 times the 12. The most you're able to make is $1,800 in a day. You might say, Josh, that's a lot of money. That's rent, that's this, that's that. That's great. That's amazing. That's amazing. But guess what? If you're not doing one of these two things, you're going to make a lot of money and do what with it? Pay your bills, pay for food, put gas in your car, throw some in the savings just to spend it. The money is getting spent, right? And so reinvest it back so that you got the hair, you got the supplies. So all $1,800 ain't even profit. I used to make a lot of money selling shoes. Spend $2,000, $5,000 to even get the shoes to make the $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. So I really profited $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, right? So at the end of the day, you still gotta spend a lot of time to make that money. Now, business owners and investors. Business owners, they make their money by having a system. System, it's an acronym. Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. How do business owners save themselves stress, time, energy, and money? Because they don't do everything by themselves. A lot of people will sit back and say, oh, I'm a hustler, I'm a grinder, I can do all bad by myself. You guys, you can only do so much, right? So a business owner is going to say, I'm not going to wake up every day and put in 12 hours, 16 hours. I'm going to find a bunch of people who can do a little bit of work and I create success. How this works is, it's a very famous quote that I want you guys to think about. It's a quote that says, I would rather have 1% effort from 100 people opposed to 100% effort of myself. And I'm going to break that down. I brought up John D. Rockefeller, but I don't think I went in deep. John D. Rockefeller has a quote that says, this is the guy that created the education system. He said, I don't want a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of workers. Google it. What does that mean to you? He don't want you to think about, damn, why am I working this job and why don't I start a business that offer jobs? He don't want you to think about, damn, I got this paycheck. Let me learn investing. Let me think about what's happening within the markets so that I can make money from it. He wants you to wake up, do the same thing every single day. Back to the point of producers and consumers, right? What I want you guys to understand is that your environment is what kind of makes a lot of it. You know how they say you're a product of your environment? Growing up, right? If we think about Chicago specifically, right? When you live on the south side of Chicago, you live in an environment of poverty, right? And everybody in that environment of poverty is struggling, stressed out, pissed off, doing the same thing every single day, expecting a different result. So you now grow up and you live in that environment and you're looking for something to make it different, something to make a change. And then what most people result to is what they see and what they know. And that's drug dealing, that's this, that's scamming, that's that, whatever the case may be. And all those things that are illegal is going to keep you in a consistent cycle of getting nowhere. And in Chicago and in most places in the United States, it's so fucking corrupt. They're giving the gangs guns. They're giving the streets drugs to sell and flip. It's to keep us exactly where we are. So until someone realizes that this is what they're doing and this is not what's working, I need to break out of it. And it is the environment. Growing up, my parents didn't know how to invest. My grandparents didn't know how to invest. Nobody in my family knew how to invest. They didn't start businesses. And so when it came down to the thought of investing, they had excuses. I tell people this all the time. Your excuses success don't care. You can have amazing excuses, but that will not better your life. You could make a million excuses or you can make $1 million, but you cannot do both. I don't know anybody that's ever went to the bank and said, here's 100 excuses and cashed it in for a check. No, success does not happen like that. The people who make it in life don't make excuses when times is tough. Family are dying. This is happening. This is happening. They don't sit there and say, why is this happening to me? They say, why is this happening for me? What can I learn? What can I do different? And using it as motivation to go harder. The shit that I've done to get to where I got right now was not fucking easy. But guess what? Waking up every single day, watching my parents struggle, and not being able to travel the world and do the shit that I want to do, the shit was not easy. The shit was depressing. So you gotta get to a point to where you get to that breaking point where you're like, damn, what I'm doing is not working. And when you get to that point and you go all in on learning the things that matter, that's when success starts to fall for you. So, again, I said everything is environmental. So in order, when it comes down to producers and consumers, producers are the people that's creating, that's building, that has systems, right? Consumers are the people who buys from the business, who watches the content, who scrolls on social media aimlessly, the people who like the video, the people who argue in the comments, the people who just scroll, tap, watch. Look at what I'm doing right now. I'm producing, I'm educating, I'm giving value, and there's nothing wrong with you watching and listening right now, because this is good value to be taken away from. But it's a producer. I'll dive more into what it is that I do, and this is going to come to an end here, right? So again, you have B and you have I, business owners and investors. Within business, the best business that you can start is something that has a low cost entry, high reward, right? And honestly speaking, let me tell y'all this real quick. It's two things that will get you rich and wealthy, right? Two things to get rich. You need either, right? Both need to be high, right? Too high. Right? Not weed high, right? Too high, right? High ticket sales, right? High ticket sales or a high ticket skill set. Right? And this will get you rich. You want to, when it comes down to your doctors, right? That's a high ticket skill set. Doing surgery is not fucking easy. Right? You got to go to a lot of school. You got to spend a lot of time to understand that type of stuff. All of the richest lawyers, high ticket skill set, right? You got to do hella studying to do it. Trading, high ticket skill set, right? All things that you really have to learn, and it takes time. And when you do it, it's typically something that the 95% can't do easily, right? Whoever at McDonald's ain't doing sales, not sales, ain't a lawyer, right? They're not a doctor. They're not trading, right? You need high ticket skill set, something that people will have to pay you a lot for, or for you being skilled at it, it pays you a lot of money. Or high ticket sales, insurance, network marketing, having an agency, marketing agency, or whatever, right? You sell clients. You have to either be a buyer or a seller. And everybody knows how to buy. Very few people know how to sell. They seen all the Forex people like, oh, they're trying to recruit me. You get recruited every fucking day. Every ad that you see is somebody attempting to recruit you. Every business needs customers, clients, or members. McDonald's, customers. Amazon, customers. So hairstylists, clients. If she don't go out there and find girls who she could do hair, she's not making no fucking money. Everybody recruits. So, they recruited me, they wanted me to recruit. They wanted to teach you high ticket sales. They just didn't know how to explain it to you. They probably just finessed you into telling you come in and do this and then go get somebody. But you wasn't understanding what you were doing by getting someone. Right? So you either need high ticket sales or a high ticket skill set. And in business, again, you want something, if you're starting out, you need something that's low cost entry, high, real blunt with y'all, right? Let me go over this real quick. With high ticket sales, real blunt, I'm sorry. You already sell, whether you believe it or not, right? You might have a job where you're selling your customers. You just don't know how to attract customers. It ain't that you don't want to sell. It ain't that you don't like to sell. Oh, we don't want to. You convince people to be your friend. You convince girls to be your girlfriend. You splurge on her. You buy this. You trick, and you're selling her on why she should be with you, why she should give it up, whatever the hell y'all be doing, right? Boom. We already do sales. We already understand sales. If you know how to buy, you know how people are selling you. All you got to do is take a different approach and say, damn, how did they get me to buy? Let me get somebody else to buy something, right? And now you're in sales. And then it's even bigger and it's even better when you got sales teams or you got groups of people that sell, right? McDonald's got a group of people that know how to do the cash register, do this, do that, a system for sales, a system to produce money. Take money out of people's pocket because people are giving it up every day, all day, easily, right? So, I'm a business owner and I'm an investor. Businesses, like I mentioned, it's something that you want to be a low-cost startup. So it's not that big of a risk. And most of the low-cost startups are things like network marketing, like the Forex groups, and they was recruiting people and stuff like that. It's a lot of businesses that work like that. Health and wellness businesses, this and that. I'm going to be honest with y'all, that is the best vehicle to get into to be able to get rich and wealthy. Because all you need is people. Most businesses, you need 35. Hey Siri, what is the average cost to start a business?
On average, startup and first year costs often fall between $30,000 and $40,000.
$30,000 to $40,000. Respectfully, do you have that? Right? I didn't have $30,000, $40,000 to start up a business and then risk it and hope that it works. Most people don't have that, and that's why the system only pays you $30,000 to $40,000 a year, and you don't end the year with the whole $30,000 or $40,000 because they not here to pay you to be rich enough to start a business to say fuck my job. No, and that's why the Forex stuff. That's why all the negativity being promoted is nobody is stopping like, oh, you know you should do that because. You know, when people was trading more than anything was people was doing for it, they was like, yo, fuck my job. I see that I can make $1,000 in a day. Yeah, everybody wasn't doing it, and some people said fuck my job before they should have. Cool. That was a bad decision. Bad mentorship. Somebody should have told them not to. But that's still their own personal decision. But it's possible, right? So as a business owner, right, you want to find something that doesn't really cost a lot of money. My business that I run, I only spend $25 a month in business fees. And I could make anything upward to 6 to 7 figures. Right? It's going to be the last snap, y'all. Hopefully. Right? So businesses, like I mentioned, my business has a low-cost startup. And I help people start businesses like my own. Right now, I literally have a goal of helping 10 people make an extra $1,000 a month. And that is only a business fee of $25 a month. Right? But you do have to attract members. Right? So again, you got ad agencies, you got social media marketing agencies, whatever the case may be. Their goal is to sell a bunch of people on a $5,000 program or a $5,000 job where somebody will manage your social media or somebody will help you with ads or somebody will give you insurance. Whatever the case may be, all of it is sales, right? So within my business, you actually earn residual income. What is residual income, right? Hey Siri, what is residual income? Look, passive income is income that's earned by little to no labor or hard to maintain. When I worked at Amazon, I was picking up boxes every fucking day, all day, right? Hours on hours of work. What I do now, I talk. I create content. My content attracts people that want what I have to offer and want what I do. I have 2 major businesses that I run, and I'm going to tell you about the side businesses. One business is my mentorship business, right? I got a mentorship program. And in that mentorship program, I teach people how to generate multiple streams of income, right? And that's through trading, that's through investing, that's through building online e-commerce stores. If you are somebody that's looking for mentorship, reach out and I will show you how to do that. I have systems in place, something that saves you time, energy, and money. You don't got to go to YouTube. You don't have to depend on me to teach you everything that you need to know. We have a video course, step-by-step, teach you everything that you need to know. We have live educators and education all throughout the week, different times throughout the day. If you got a job, if you got kids, whatever the case may be, you can make time to create success. It's all whether you want to make time to do it. It's whether you're going to put down Netflix to learn what can actually help you get what you want. It's whether you're going to say, okay, I'm not going to step outside and I'm not going to spend money that I don't have to spend. I'm going to learn and then I'm going to take that money and I'm going to invest it. It's a decision that you got to make, and most people are not willing to commit to that decision, and that's why they don't get the results. But not only do we have live education, video course, we got community, we got mentorship, and also you have tools and resources that does a lot of the hard work for you. So that's one of my businesses. I partnered up with $1 billion educational platform to make sure that everybody is able to get the same information to get the same results. And whoever decides to go harder is probably going to get more. It's your own personal efforts. It's not you clock in and you might work harder than your coworker, but yet y'all still walk away with the same paycheck. That's what I went through at Amazon. That's what I did not agree with. Next, I have a travel club, right? My travel club. Within my travel club, we actually help people. Talking about Ripple. Ripple is a cryptocurrency, right? Cryptocurrency is digital money. At the end of the day, everything is becoming digitalized. We went from phones were first created in the car. I don't know if you know that. Then it became the house phone. Now you got cell phones. Now you got Siri. Shit that just is digitalized, getting more and more advanced and innovated. Money. How many people, I don't even carry cash. Try to rob me. You go get a debit card. But once I realize it's gone, I'm going to turn the card off. Digital. You can't take money out of my pocket no more. Right? Everything is becoming digitalized. Money is losing its value every single day. Inflation, all of that stuff. Cryptocurrency is literally the future. Okay? Ripple is a crypto that was at 38 cents a year ago. It didn't go anywhere over 55 cents. So let me explain how assets work for you. Investing is investing in the assets, whether it's a stock, whether it's a house, whether it's a car that will grow in value. It's about investing into something that can increase in value. Ripple was less than 55 cents for a year. So if you simply just made $600 a month additional, trading, whatever else, from a side hustle, and you chose to invest, let's just say $300 per month for a year into Ripple, right? That's 300 times 12. That's $3,600. If you would have invested that into Ripple, let's just say 55 cents. That's the highest it's been in the past year until now, right? 55 cents, 3,600 divided by 55 cents, you would have owned 3,545 Ripple coins that was worth less than 55 cents each. The value of Ripple has now increased to an all-time high of $2.90 within the past 2 weeks. $2.90. So you having 6,545 coins and you times that by $2.90, that's 18,981 from a $3,000. How much was it? 300 times 12. A $3,600 investment. That's profiting $15,000 from investing. Your 9 to 5 ain't doing that for you. Your savings account cannot physically do that. You got Siri? Hey Siri. How do I activate? Boom. What is the average annual return on a savings account? The national average interest rate is 40%. So if you put $3,600 into a savings account for a year, we times that by 40%, that's $14 fucking dollars. That's boom. So I had some typos, but in voice, right? So the first mistake that I said, right, is $3,600 if you invested 300 every single month. 300 times 12. It's 3,600. 36 times 3, right? Boom. Math. Numbers are important, right? Boom. Then we divide that by the 55 cent of Ripple, right? 3,600 divided by the 55 cent. That gives you 6,545. 6K, right? Now, 6,000 coins. Each coin increased its value at $2.90, right? You divide that, that's the $18,981 that you would have profited from an initial $3,600 investment. Investing. Now, as you're doing this, think about it, right? You learn how to day trade. This shit is already understood. I don't gotta keep learning how to trade now. I look at the fucking chart and I say uptrend, consolidation, downtrend. The market is trending down. I need to sell. What is my notice and understanding that the market is gonna sell? Pullbacks, right? When the market comes back, I'm gonna sell and I'm gonna make money when that shit drop again. If it don't drop from here, I might lose that trade. But I lost $20. I was having the opportunity to make $500. When your risk to reward is correct, you never lose long term. What if I lose, Josh? You guys, I take the type of trades where I could lose 3 times in a row and still win. Let's just say you took this trade setup. You put in $5, you risked $20, you had the ability to make $500. That's your stop loss. That's your take profit. That's your target. When the shit loses, you lose $20. You put in 5, you lost 20. You could lose that shit 5 times and win once. 5 times 20. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. You lost $100 and won one trade and made $500. You profited 400 by losing. Trading is not about being perfect. You just gotta be just about being profitable. And how are you profitable? By having a good risk to reward. Your risk needs to be smaller than your reward. And you can lose more than you make. You can lose more than you win and still win. You can't not show up at your job more than you show up and make more money. You can't not do anything else and make more. So this is the true key, business owner, investor. You need a business that can pay you an unlimited amount of money from where you are now. You ain't got 30 to 40,000 to start a business. Most businesses, let's Google it. Hey Siri, how many businesses fail? What's the average time that businesses fail? Let's talk about it. Right? Typically, 20% of small businesses fail within their first year. No word. So, what I was saying was, what is the average time frame that most businesses fail? It disappeared. Fuck. How long does it take for a business to fail? Okay. 25% of new businesses fail within the first year. After that time frame, 50% fail within their first 5 years. Why do businesses fail? How can they fail? COVID, right? It takes $30,000 to $40,000 to start a business. Most people take out a loan. They don't have that. And if they do have it and they risk that, I've seen a lot of people get PPP, try to start a business off that PPP, and didn't have no money left over. You do that shit. You go all in on that business. You need sales. You are now in debt and you need sales to make profit. Most businesses within their first 2-3 years are trying to break even, get the money back that they put in, and then after that they make money. So network marketing or building a business like this, you start the business, all you need is the people. The first moment that you get 2, 3, 4, 5 people paying, you're profitable. You're profitable, right? So at this point, you guys, I'm going to close all of this out. And I'm going to give you guys an opportunity, right? I gave a lot of value. I wish I would have put this shit on my YouTube. Go subscribe to my go follow me on Instagram at 773Josh. Go subscribe to my YouTube at 773Josh. Just Google me, Joshua Wheaton, shit, right? You can see some articles, all of that good stuff, right? Google me, Joshua Wheaton, or Google 773Josh. You can find me everywhere. But at this point, I want to give you guys the opportunity to dive into getting mentorship from me, being able to join my travel club to make money while traveling, save money while traveling. And also, if you're somebody that want to learn how to trade and or invest, I'm giving you the opportunity to do that. And I'm going to break down the different methods of how you can get started. So I have 3 major offers that I'm going to break down to you. And then I'm going to let you guys know a special surprise that I have for anybody that wants to get started. So first and foremost, let me erase this. So at this point, I taught you enough stuff to where you could literally say, fuck me, and go Google some stuff. And you could get a good start, right? Whatever. But again, mentorship is key and community is key. And I already have a system that has been proven to work. I've worked with people all around the world, showed them how to generate multiple sources of income. I've taught my parents how to invest. I've built businesses for them to where they actually earn income passively. And at this point, I'm not here to guarantee that you're going to get anything other than an opportunity to make progress. And at that point, it's up to you to take action. It's up for you to make that decision. I can't do it for you, okay? So there's 3 different options that I want to break down to you guys, right? Within my community and within my mentorship, I give people the ability to do 4 things, right? Maybe more, right? I have foreign exchange education. So teaching people how to day trade foreign currencies, right? I have stocks and crypto education. This is one course that teaches you the both. I have digital marketing, right? Y'all get it. Marketing and e-commerce. right? And then I also have my travel club. Within the digital marketing and e-commerce course, this teaches you social media. This teaches you how to start an online dropshipping business. This teaches you how to do Etsy, digital products, print on demand, all of that stuff. Teach you how to market and promote, right? And create businesses, right? So these are the 4 major options. The first membership option that I'm going to talk to you guys about is our bundle, right? I call this the Freedom Bundle. Bundle. And at this point, I want you to think about it's 2024 leading into 2025. This year, you've consumed a lot of content. You've been a consumer. You've bought a lot of products. You spent a lot of money. Out of all of the money that you spent up to this point, how much have brought you a return? Right? I got on some Travis Scotts. These sell for like $1,200. They're getting worn. They're getting dirty every day. Right? So we spend money on drip clothes, phones, all of this stuff. Now, how much of it is really better in our life? So when it comes down to this, I want you to understand that money is the byproduct, right? Education plus action equals money. The mentorship is going to give you the education and give you guidance on the action. Once you take that and you put it together, that's when the money flows, right? You need, at a job, you need the opportunity, you get hired, you need to take action and give your time. That's what equals the paycheck on Friday. So right now, I'm giving you guys the opportunity to become, all right? So when it comes down to getting started, right, we have our bundle membership option. Now, when it comes down to our bundle membership, this is the most valued membership because you get the ability to do multiple things. If you have a desire to make multiple streams of income, you need multiple avenues, right? So with this one, you pick, excluding the travel club, you pick 2 of 1, 2, 3. You could say, I want to learn day trade, I want to get into digital marketing and e-commerce. You could say, I want to learn day trade, I want to also get into stocks and crypto investing. You can pick 1 of 3, 2 of 3, right? 2 of 3 courses, and my travel club will come free, included, where you get access to travel discounts, booking website. We take group trips, yacht parties, all of that fun stuff. We got a community of content creators that you could collaborate with, and a lot of amazing benefits. Included with the travel club and the bundle membership, you also get a free annual trip. This is a 4-day, 3-night trip completely covered for you. 14 different destinations all around the world that you can pick from. Guaranteed, as long as you're a member for a year. Okay? With this bundle membership, you also get a personal development course. So you can focus on self-improvement, building your belief system, setting proper goals, and building the confidence to create the success that you desire. That is 4 different offers with a free annual trip guaranteed with our bundle membership. The regular price is $275. If you watch this entire thing and got all the way to this point, I'm giving you $60 off. All right? Let's take $60 off of that. And this is if you get started by Monday. This is now $215. Right? Now, this is a monthly subscription, which means you don't got to pay thousands of dollars up front that somebody will charge you to learn trading, that somebody will charge you to learn e-commerce. I got mentees that paid that elsewhere and didn't get the value that they get here, okay? Now, the monthly membership fee is $250. You guys, the value pays for itself. If we do the math, $250. The monthly fee comes up every 28 days. $250 divided by 28. That's $8 to $9 a day. 8.9, $8.92. We spend that every day. There's no reason why you can't invest $9 a day to be able to make $100 a day, $1,000 a day. There's no reason, all right? So with this, you will get a video course to teach you everything that you need to know, live education, tools and apps that will give you. Now, let's say you like, Josh, $215 is a little high for me right now, right? Or I don't want to do multiple things. I just want to do the one. I want to do day trading within the foreign exchange market. I want to do stocks and crypto. I want to do digital marketing, e-commerce, whatever. Pick your, I don't care, you guys. At the end of the day, there's thousands of people seeing this right now, and I got thousands of followers on all different platforms. I don't need everybody. I don't need you. I'm just looking to help the person that needs this. The person that understands everything that I spent all this time breaking down to you guys, sitting in this chair, drawing on this whiteboard, helping you guys understand how it is that I actually got to where it is that I am now and how my life will continue to increase, okay? So, the other options, if you want to do foreign exchange, stocks and crypto, or digital marketing and e-commerce by itself, right? I am allowing you guys to get started for $195. $195. The regular price is usually $250. And I'm giving this to you guys out of my pocket. If you get started by Monday, $195, $195. And I'm gonna tell you guys exactly why I'm giving a discount too. There is no shame in my game. I'm a business owner. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. And the monthly fee is $185. Right? $185. Now, if you want to join my travel club and that's the only thing that you want to do, you can get started for $125, and I'll take $25 off. So that's $100, and you'll have access to my travel portal website, right? You'll get access to my community, the group trips that we take. You won't get the free annual trip. The free annual trip is only included within the bundle because that is like a $4,000 offer as it is, okay? So, $100, the monthly fee is $99 to maintain the travel membership, right? For the first month, if you get started by Monday, $100, $99 every single month. You don't have to send this money to me directly. I have a website set up. You'll get a receipt, all of this stuff. I'm not looking to finesse or scam anybody, right? It's literally that. So when it comes down to it, you guys, there is a way to where you could waive your monthly fee. We have a scholarship program to where if you got started and you like the community, you like the education, and you wanted to waive the fee, or this might even just happen organically. Let's say you know somebody who wants to learn these things too. If you get 2 people started and they get the membership too, then you could waive the monthly fee. I'm giving you guys the opportunity to get started at a discounted price. And if you get started by Monday, and let's say you get 2 people started by Monday, I'll give them the same discounted price, and you can literally waive your monthly fee and they could get started at a cheaper price, and they could also be a part of the community and start the journey with you too. Now, last but not least, for my business-minded people, all right, if you listening to all of this and you like, yo, damn, I really want to become that business owner and I really want to become that investor, everything that you explain makes completely sense. And I see why you're paid. I see why you have the success that you have. I see why you earn residual income. And that's something that I want to do for myself. If you're somebody that want to lead, you're somebody that want to create passive income for yourself, you want to create success, you want to show other people the way to win, and do what I do, right? I'm willing to work with you personally. Right now, I'm taking on 10 mentorship spots to help people become successful business owners, literally offering what it is that people want, need, and are looking for right now, at this very moment, all around the world, right? And I will show you how to scale this and use these products, services, and resources to build your own business, just like a McDonald's, right? McDonald's, to start a McDonald's is $500,000. They will give you the logo, the name, the food, the recipes, everything that you need to run a successful McDonald's. With this is a business that is already built, education that's already created, educators that already works for the platform to teach, tools that already does the work to help the people who take advantage, and our community is already in place to support. You can say, damn, this is a business that's already built, let me leverage this and let me build it myself. But you don't have to pay the $500,000 that you got to pay to run a successful McDonald's. There's only a $25 business owner fee to be able to make $300 a month, $600 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $4,000 a month, $7,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, $25,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $250,000 a month, $500,000 a month, $750,000 a month. This is how I've been earning income for the past 4 years. Every Friday I get paid for my business. I don't make videos like this on Snapchat every day. I don't do what I do every day, all day. I could literally not do shit all week and I still get paid on Friday. If you want to create income like that, swipe up business and I will be willing to show you how to start a successful business. If you want to get started with any of these membership options, swipe up and let me know what it is that you want to get started with. If you just want to learn, educate yourself, and start to create success within these different areas. And if you want to personally meet with me, you have questions, whatever the case may be, on the next Snapchat post, I'm going to give you guys the ability to schedule a personal meeting with myself so that we could talk more in detail. And I'll even give you my personal phone number and we could talk about it, whatever the case may be. I'm looking to work with more people in Chicago, Atlanta, all around the world, honestly, but those are my main prominent areas that I'm focusing on right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed all of this value. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and we are out.